vs.Blac. This is Fade the Black Hip Hop Podcast. We're on episode number 8.
Number 8.
My co-host Joe Fade.
Yes, sir. Double Slew, Sporty Black Man. Welcome to Hip Hop Podcast, episode number 8. Make sure y'all subscribing, leaving likes and comments. Make sure you go to that bell on YouTube and hit your notifications so you'll know when we get ready to shoot episode number 9. I can't wait. Let's jump right into it with Sporty Black. Ralo versus Black Youngsta. They beefing right now. Well, they were beefing, but what was going on with the beef? If you don't mind sharing a little insight on this Ralo and Black Youngsta beef. I think the fans be geeking on, be like, man, what they gonna talk about? Who beefing this week? What's going on with them?
Well, before we get into that, we got a guest today on the show. We got Trey Monroe. We coming out of Riverdale.
Right on, man. I'm glad to be here.
Going to school down here in West Georgia, man. You know, he gonna join us today, let us know what he got going on and everything like that. But like Joe Fay was just saying, Ralo versus Black Youngsta. And man, I got the back story, the front story.
Ooh,
I got every angle of this story right here.
Right. You know, I keep my ear to the street a little bit.
Well, you know, for those that don't know, you know, Ralo, he's an artist signed to Gucci Man. You know what I mean? And he from Atlanta, he from the Bluff or whatever. He got a lot of street cred. You know, he came in the game with Scooter, you know what I'm saying? Then Future wrote a couple songs for him, help him really just get on out there or whatnot, right?
I think it's important that we note that he's also a Muslim.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Definitely.
That's one of the major factors.
That's one of the major factors in this whole situation. He's Muslim, you know what I mean? He be on the West End, he do a lot of shit for the hood, a lot of shit in the community, you know what I'm saying? Nigga brought the whole goddamn apartment complex, you know what I mean? So everybody out there that stay on Pakistan, what they call it, they stay rent free on him. So you know, he got a lot of clout in the streets for that.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't either.
And not only that, you know what I'm saying? He a real street dude that came up in the Bluff, moving the hair run and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So he basically came into the rap game with someone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So home a real official street dude up there that's doing a lot and got a lot of clout, a lot of respect in the streets. Okay, then you got Black Youngsta. Black Youngsta signed, CMG signed.
Out of South Memphis.
Coming out of South Memphis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hard too now.
Black Youngsta hard with the music. Black Youngsta, you know, he come up in the street, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. He got a lot of respect in the streets of Memphis. But a lot of the Memphis artists, they really collaborate and fuck with Atlanta artists real hard.
Real tough,
real hard,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, that's where the lines get blurred because you got Yo Gotti and Gucci Man who don't really get along. You feel what I'm saying?
Anymore. They don't get along anymore because
they
they used to be straight.
Yeah, so they been fell out or whatever. Okay, so fast forward to the Ralo versus Black Youngsta. Black Youngsta and Ralo beef really started from the fact that Ralo didn't like how Black Youngsta handled the Shy Glizzy incident with his chains getting took when he went to Memphis.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? So
stemming from some Young Dolph and Yo Gotti.
No.
They wasn't stemming from that?
No, it's stemming from Shy Glizzy. He from Washington D.C. A lot of niggas fought with him. He be on that trap shit. So him and Ralo tight. So he got his chain robbed while he was in Memphis.
Okay.
By some Vice Lord niggas and shit. So Black Youngsta knew them niggas. You know what I'm saying? So Black Youngsta went and paid $10,000 to get the nigga chain back. But when he went and did it, he let somebody film him doing it. So it made it seem like this is like some publicity shit because the niggas who did it, some niggas out your hood.
Right.
And nigga, Ralo was on some shit like, well nigga, if Shy Glizzy come to my city, he good.
Right.
We ain't even let no nigga take shit from you.
True.
So for him to be in your city,
and how it should be.
Exactly. He you know, you all supposed to hold him down.
Right.
Don't let no nigga rob, bro. You feel me? So they robbed him and shit. Then you go get the chain back. But the way you did it was fugazi because you got all these cameras going trying to capitalize on the situation.
Right.
Like, oh, you a super street nigga, you bought a chain back. But really it made you look kind of flaky because you put it on camera. So Ralo spoke about it during the interview, so he really let it be known that he don't really fuck with bro like that.
Right.
And Shy Glizzy don't fuck with him no more after that whole situation, right? So that's where the shit came from. So then the fact that Young Dolph and Gucci Man are so tight, you know what I'm saying? So that made Ralo get even more tighter with Young Dolph. So he took Young Dolph's side in the whole Young Dolph versus Yo Gotti beef. But you know, Black Youngsta ride with your guy because they hit ball.
And pretty much, look, his boss, label mate. So
yeah,
now I did a little research. Youngsta said pretty much, I'm on this label, and if I feel like this man's life is threatened, or somebody being, you know what I'm saying, being physical harm on his label, he gonna ride.
You ride the devil.
Right or wrong.
You gotta look at it like that. It's like Black Youngsta, like a lot of these niggas, they really gang members. A lot of them niggas really about that shit. Like so, bro, really about that gang shit. So now you take a gang member who been out here robbing, shooting, selling dope and all that, and then a nigga sign him, give him a fucking $1 million and change his whole life. That nigga got a ton of loyalty to this nigga. You feel me? So when the whole Young Dolph situation came, he seen that yo got him like, man, I ain't really finna entertain it.
Right.
So Black Youngsta like, fuck that, I'm just go goddamn, and you know what I'm saying? So he went head first, you know what I'm saying, and took up the slack and started his own beef with Young Dolph. Allegedly, the shot up the nigga shit in Charlotte, 100 shots and all that old shit right there. So you know, or whatever. So
which led to Young Dolph dropping a diss, dropping a diss with about Youngsta, right?
About the whole situation.
About the whole situation. Yeah. But Youngsta was like, damn, this man, he went in the studio real quick and dropped a diss song on me so quick. He was like, hold on, I gotta go in the studio and drop something too. So what Youngsta said, he actually went back in on his mixtape was about to release and took one guy off a verse.
You talking about that? But you talking about the shake song. But you gotta fast forward to after the shooting.
Right.
True. So Black Youngsta got arrested for allegedly shooting up this nigga shit.
Right. So I think they still going through court with that shit.
Yeah, they still going to court. And then soon the nigga get out, he made the diss, the birthday.
But part of that backstory is now Youngsta is affiliated with this certain street gang. And a lot of his homies that he run with are affiliated with different gangs, and from Youngsta mouth, he said, you know, Memphis is real, you know, tough with the gang right now. Everybody banging up there. There's a lot of different sets, a lot of different stuff going on. And the gang real tough outside of music on the streets. You still had to deal with that, you know what I'm saying, being an artist.
They got West Coast gang, they're like Crips Blood. They got Chicago gang, they're like
Vice Lords and GDs. They got a lot going on. They got a lot going on. And it's bigger than music once you get on them streets. And
but at the same time, when you get the music incorporated in it, and you got $1 million niggas behind, you know, doing this and doing that, and you got money involved, a nigga doing shows $20,000-$30,000 a show type shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, a lot of that shit fucking up the money.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But to just stay on topic with
so
what's going on with Ralo and Black Youngsta, it basically boiled down. They don't like each other. Okay, so we're gonna fast forward to Black Youngsta. It was an image came out with him, you know, portrayed on the cross like he Jesus Christ or somebody.
Right.
So
and he said the reason why he did it was because Tupac did it. He was trying to emulate that.
Nah, not necessarily.
Or basically he was saying Tupac did it first. Yeah, and nobody said anything.
Basically what I'm saying, like when it came out, everybody was like, "What the fuck?" So right after that, the image came out that it's a video shoot. You feel me? But still, people felt a certain kind of way, whether this way or that way.
And then like with Black Youngsta, like with everything that he doing, just be like a lot of the stuff that he do be like a parody or a joke. So a lot of people probably was taking it as that.
Like he was just joking
about that perception, but he was probably really trying to do a tribute, but because of all his antics and shit, it's like, this nigga trying to be funny.
He trying to be
what I'm saying?
Playing with the religion.
You know what I'm saying? It's a gray area.
Exactly. So Ralo, boom, he jumped right in. So he was like, man, y'all see this fuck ass nigga, pussy ass nigga, bitch ass nigga, Black Youngsta playing with God. This nigga, fat ass nigga, you's a bitch. Nigga, do you think Jesus want to be up there, nigga? Why you playing with God? You know what I mean? So that brings me to the meat of the actual situation. Because Ralo, going back to him being a Muslim, okay? So by him being a Muslim and getting on camera saying that, why you playing with God? That threw me. I was so confused because as a Muslim, you don't view Jesus as God.
No, right.
He's just a prophet.
Now, see, they had me thrown too.
So I was like, that had me thrown off.
Like, hold on, wait. So, no, most definitely.
He's not God.
Yeah. True.
You know what I'm saying? That whole thing is just one deity, Allah. You know what I'm saying? And then they speak about Jesus Christ in the Quran, and they speak about him being a prophet. So that's the whole thing. That's the whole really the beef with Christianity and Islam.
And
They don't.
right,
That's
right.
where they don't agree on.
Right.
Christianity believe in the Trinity, and the Muslim like, nah, that shit for gays.
Right.
You feel me? So for him to get on camera and say that, I'm like,
yeah.
you know, I just went to question.
Muslim,
I question everything he stood for.
Now, since you said that, let me just pause right there in that little part. Now I'm looking at the way Ralo was saying, you know, I'm a Muslim who believe this, but in the same sentence, he like, man, motherfuck that bitch, that and that. So I'm like,
well,
how was all that,
when
you know, part of
exactly?
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
with that, you know, with that, you gotta just take it back to what it really is, my nigga. Them when you see Muslims over here that really never been to Mecca, they never been on that, and that's part of the thing that one of the things you got to do before you die. You got to go to Mecca.
Make
you know
a pilgrimage,
right? So you got to make a pilgrimage. But so for niggas over here who ain't even never been over there, you really can't look at them and just accept them for no true Muslim. I know I can't.
True.
So what I'm saying is a lot of the shit these niggas doing is really some chain gang shit. Nigga went to chain gang, joined the Muslim, and that shit really like another version of a gang. You feel what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how you look at it. I just call it how I see it.
True.
Because if you's Muslim, but you get on the national TV and saying that
all that and all that,
disrespecting playing with God and Jesus, God, that shit it was just fugazi. So I'm gonna keep rewinding. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with the whole topic.
Right,
so
right.
Rewind to Christmas, and the nigga was like, "Shit, I ain't Christian, but you know what I'm saying? But still, I bought my kids all this shit, got all these criminal bread." So I'm just so confused. I'm so confused. If you Muslim, why in the hell is you celebrating Christmas?
True.
You feel me?
True.
I'm just keeping it honest, so that's gonna bring me all the way to my point. And the point I'm making is that, man, a lot of these niggas get their money, my nigga, and get these platforms, they find a celebrity, and they really just overexpose themselves.
Okay.
Because what I'm trying to say is, at the end of the day, if you a real nigga, you don't got to say you a real nigga. The streets gonna say it's for you. You know what I'm saying? Because, and the more you open your mouth, the more you expose who you really are. What I'm trying to say. So a lot of this shit these niggas be doing is a facade. With Black Youngsta, a lot of that shit he do is a facade. But he already said that. He said, when I get on Instagram throwing money and stuttering, I don't stutter for real. That shit is an act.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I respect him saying it. But
image.
exactly.
But the image
but
and
I'm an entertainer.
Publicity.
So this how I get my money. So with Black Youngsta basically ended up saying after brother said all that, he came with like, look, y'all niggas get off my dick. Like, nigga, I'm a grown man. This how I pay my bill. This a form of entertainment. Right. Y'all didn't say shit with Nas did it. Y'all didn't say shit with Tupac did it.
Right.
Won't y'all just wait and see how the video come out and hear the song? Then you'll understand the concept. Then you go be looking stupid.
And Ralo come back on some shit like, well, I went around when Tupac did it to check Tupac about it. Pretty much like he would have did that anyway.
But what it basically boiled down to, it's just like really. You know, I kind of side with Black Youngsta because at the end of the day, these niggas are artists. So whatever he was trying to do artistically, his expression through that visual was part of his entertainment to get it out there. You feel what I'm saying? And I still think niggas gotta wait and hear the song and see the video, and then it'll make sense. You don't really know more about what's going on.
Right.
So they're jumping out there with all these different opinions.
The Fox and the CNN version that we got. You know what I'm saying? A little breakdown.
With religion, it's like, it's a great area because you never know who you're gonna offend.
Exactly.
You never know.
Well, you said some real shit.
It's like, cause like even with Game, when you look back, you know what I'm saying, just trying to say something to relate. Like when he had the Jesus Peace album, and then he had Jesus with a red flag on his face, and then he received a lot of controversy for that.
Right.
And it was like, I mean, this is my art. You know what I'm saying? How y'all gonna say something about my art?
Right.
What y'all gonna say about my art?
Right.
You know, so
just like his music, this is my art too. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say nothing about all my, you know what I'm saying, my music.
But that's just one of them things, you know, when you get ready to do that, you just gotta prepare yourself for all the controversy that's gonna come with it. And at the end of the day,
and another reason why I think Black Youngsta gained more from this than anybody is the fact that everybody was talking about it. On every blog site, everybody had an opinion. And as an entertainer, when you trying to put something out there, some music for purchase or whatever, you want people to talk about it.
For the notoriety.
It's press.
Right.
Whether it's good or bad, you want people talking about it. Because a lot of folk like, oh, that nigga tripping playing with God. Yeah, a lot of folks like, man, y'all nigga tripping. That man can do the fuck he want to do. You know what I'm saying? So,
good or bad.
Exactly. So they talking about it. So it's a good thing.
Right. So they beefing, but so how do we squash the beef?
Okay.
How do they squash the beef?
So moving forward, the best thing that happened about it, Black Youngsta never replied to Buddy. He still is like Ralo been trying to bait this man into a beef even before this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Black Youngsta really just been ignoring the nigga for a simple fact. Not that he afraid of the nigga. I really don't think he's scared. It's just the fact that he already facing charges about shooting up Young Dolph shit, allegedly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm already facing this shit, what the hell I'm gonna look like getting into some more shit with you and really your beef ain't legit? To me, you just hate or riding another nigga dick. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't on me because this nigga don't like me. So I really can't feed into that. If I do, I just be dumb.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Not unless I feel like I got something to prove. And the niggas who feel like they got something to prove is usually the niggas who really ain't about what they trying to build. Say they about. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know who you is, you ain't got shit to prove to nobody. You feel what I'm saying? So I think Black Youngsta comfortable in his own skin to like, man, I ain't shit that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep doing me. So the beef pretty much came to being squashed when Wifey and Lucci. You know what I'm saying? He stepped in because he cool with both of them.
He cool with both
sides.
sides,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? And Home, you know, he a real street dude. He got a lot of respect in the music avenue up there in the city, also in the street. He comes straight out of Summerhill. And he was like, well, shit, really? I don't see shit wrong with Black Youngsta did. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas supporting these niggas doing that faggot shit, wearing dresses, you basically throwing shots at Young Thug.
That's a whole nother episode.
But it was real though. You feel what I'm saying? So Ralo was like, well, shit.
I'm not gonna squash it unless I respect whatever Lucci say.
He said Lucci fuck with niggas I don't fuck with, such as Black Youngsta, Yo got it. He on tour with Yo got it right now. Right. He said, and then I fuck with niggas that Lucci don't fuck with. Basically talking about Young Thug.
Right.
So boom. So he was like, then he came back. He was like, on the respect of my nigga Lucci, he the only nigga that get me to squash this shit.
Right. So, but until he say squash,
I ain't deleting no more.
I ain't deleting nothing.
So Lucci subtweeted that tweet. Basically like, man, y'all squat that shit at too many millions out here.
Right.
And he dead ass right. Like, man, y'all that shit lame.
Man, he dead to the right.
Off really off. He seemed like he really off that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it ain't, you know, ain't no sense to keep that shit cause it ain't really beneficial. Niggas know where that shit can go to. We done seen it too many times. And it really ain't worth it when you break it all the way down. If it break all the way down to who fucked the nigga baby mama, that shit ain't worth it.
That's usually what it boils down to.
You feel me? It ain't that shit ain't worth niggas like dying, because normally when niggas of that magnitude with that kind of money, they go run into each other. You know what I'm saying?
Especially being in the city and Atlanta being like the mecca for the rap culture. You know what I mean?
They go run into each other. They ain't gonna be like shit. You know who gonna say something or who ain't. But a lot of times it be the people up under them, the entourage niggas who still in the hood, be still at the local club. They they end up killing a nigga from the other side. So innocent bystander get hit from one of them niggas being country, trying to take up the slack from these niggas by the beef by these other niggas. You feel me? They boil down to who fought who baby mama. Like that shit ain't worth it. It ain't worth it, man. Like it's too many. But what I'm saying, it just goes back to the problem we have in America with black on black crime. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. Like I say something. They said over the 4th of July weekend in Chicago, they had like over 20-something shooting, like 12 deaths, 2-3 days. Like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Then you get to the root of some of these beefs. They be some minute shit.
Yeah, right. But you know what? You beefing with somebody, I'm around with you, so I don't really know all the details of what's going on in the beef, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ride with you regardless of what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So you may not be out there per se, you know, in the streets, you know, handling your own beef. I'm gonna go out there for you just because I'm rocking with you, I'm riding with you like that.
The domino effect, man, it always happen, man. It trickle down so many different ways. Just like, you know, right now, you know, with Ralo,
he's still in trouble.
Yeah, he is a suspect in a situation one of Gucci Mane
Gucci
old
Mane.
partners.
Right,
Nigga named Mojo.
old label mate or
Yeah,
something.
you know what I'm saying? Gucci used to fuck with this nigga real heavy. But it was a situation before Gucci went to jail. It was a rumor that Mojo called the police on Gucci Mane, not to incriminate him on nothing, but kind of to get the nigga some help. Cause that was at the time Gucci Mane pretty much had lost it. He had lost it, and then he lost it.
He lost
like
it.
that. Everybody pretty much know Gucci Mane lost it. It was during that time, so they were saying that he wanted people that called to get the niggas some help. You know what I'm saying? But whatever it was, now that Gucci out, Gucci don't fuck with it anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Gucci took it as nigga helping him.
He called the police on me, said.
And maybe that's who we were talking about
right
in that song when he would Drake that boat. He said, you grew up with me, damn, how you gonna call the folks on me? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
That could be
When
what
you
he
call
talking
me,
about.
you snitching because you told him this.
Yeah,
Cause that's where it happened at. That's where it happened at. Your boy Mojo was in Boulder Crest in apartments, and basically now he pulled it up out there.
Yeah.
And Gucci Mane supposedly, allegedly, had a lookout, and when he pulled up, Mojo pulled up, they unloaded on him. He got shot a couple times. I actually seen some footage where your boy Waka Flocka mama had came had came and talked to him.
Just tell what's going on for all them niggas.
Yeah. That whole squad. It was
all them. She pretty much was auntie over everybody, man. You know what I mean? And she managed most of them niggas' careers anyway. You feel me? And so Miss Dale, she always there. You know what I'm saying? The crucial time, man. Shout out to Miss Dale. But yeah, so they say they found Ralo's ID. And they seen the crime in the car, some shit like that. So Ralo, he made a post basically saying like, man, I would say that this nigga ratting, but in this case, this nigga lying. Like, nigga, I lose my ID all the time, nigga. I don't know how that shit got in that car, nigga. I'm innocent.
And that's true, right?
You feel me? So I feel him on that, but at the same time, it's just real coincidental that one of the niggas that Gucci beefing with get shot, and now you one of Gucci's new members of the entourage and your ID in a nigga car. You know what I'm saying? It could just be some coincidental shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sticky situation.
Right. And somebody gotta take the fall. We all know Gucci Mane was not at the scene of the crime at the time.
Over there in Ireland somewhere.
True.
He finally got a passport, so he finally able to go to Europe. So shout out to the Trap God, man. He over there in the UK running it up, man. So, I don't know, man. So, but that's what's going on, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully, Ralo, he comes out of this situation, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But I don't know right now. It just ain't looking too good. So, but my advice for Ralo would be just really, my nigga, just
cool it right
now. Just shut the fuck up, bro. Like, you talking too much. You goddamn, for real, you just on too many blogs talking, you got too many other rap niggas' name in your mouth, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, when you go do them interviews, don't be up there talking about Young Jeezy or Yo Gotti, Black Youngsta, none of that shit, bro. Get up there and talk about your music, what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? If they ask you about another nigga, just be like, bro, I don't know but like that, I don't know. I ain't got no opinion. You feel what I'm saying? So street niggas, real niggas will respect you way more than that, because now, you know what I'm saying, niggas really rocking with you hard because niggas felt that you were real authentic street dude, but more and more we see you on the interview with other niggas name in your mouth. Now niggas really looking at you differently, bro. And then you need to decide you gonna be a Muslim or you gonna be a Christian. So Christmas time, we don't want to see no presents and none of that shit you did for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Stay on your deen if you're on your deen. Don't get back on no blog talking about Jesus Christ and God. If you supposed to be a Muslim, God, Allah supposed to be y'all God, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just too contradicting. You know what I'm saying? But we really fought with you. Your lad mate say, I'm riding to it now, my nigga. But moving along.
Moving right along, man. Make sure y'all go on YouTube and subscribe, like, and leave comments. Go to that bell on YouTube at the top corner and mark your notifications so you'll know when we get ready to shoot episode number 9. Man, we got our special guest still in the building, man. Shout out to my boy Trey Monroe, Sporty Black. Hey, we're doing our thing, man. Episode number 8 is going down in a big way. So we're moving right along into our next topic. DJ Khaled, #1 album, 2 weeks in a row.
That's impressive as hell.
Man, that's nice, man. That's nice.
He got some shit on there too, man. Like just DJ Khaled as like an A&R. Like he know who to put together.
Yeah.
On them
Right,
songs.
right. And he pretty much know. I don't know. He got the intel on who hot and who finna get hot.
Yeah.
Because that boy Travis, what's my boy?
Travis Scott.
Travis Scott. I was gonna say Travis boy. That boy Travis Scott got 4 songs on the album.
And Travis Scott is on fucking fire right now.
Fire right now. That's
Travis
what I'm
Scott,
talking about.
everything he touched, bro.
He been on
you know what I'm
fire
saying?
since last year though.
Yeah.
Think about it.
For real though. For real though.
He
For
really
real.
Ever since he dropped that antidote,
Mm-hmm.
that nigga got the antidote.
Yeah.
Right.
He never cooled off, bro.
That
Never.
nigga got the
And the
antidote.
thing about DJ Khaled's album is when he listen, he did the unthinkable and the most impossible thing anybody could ever do in music, in my opinion, which is he got Jay-Z and Beyonce on the mixtape.
Oh, yeah.
That's the biggest thing in the world, in the world of music. In the world of music, that's the biggest thing in the world. You get pregnant Beyonce. Let's say that. You get pregnant Beyonce. Jay-Z was in the studio or probably on bedside, on the yacht somewhere writing 444. You know what I mean? At the same time, you know, he take the time out to jump on DJ Khaled again. Man, that's a major move. So, in my opinion, this album was #1 months before the album even came out.
Yeah, it was #1 for a number of reasons. Basically, for that last one, the last point you just made, you know, it was already #1 before it came out because now we got to get into how the streaming numbers work.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
because they're talking about the second week, because clearly Shining has been out, you know,
Yeah,
for a couple of months. That was the top single.
But see, all that now the streams of each of these singles, they count towards the album sales.
True.
So they got it broke down like for every 10 singles sold, that's 1 album sold.
Right.
Meaning if you go platinum on your single, that's 1 million copies, right?
Right.
That automatically translates to 100,000 copies sold on your album.
Wow.
Before the album even dropped, right?
Wow.
Exactly. So when you put that song on your album, it pushes your album forward. So that's why 2 Chainz told them people he put Good Drink and then Big Amount.
And he ended up with 30,000 in the first week when he dropped.
Like 107.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But those songs is what pushed it forward because we're in the new landscape of how
You market.
Yeah, how music's marketed and how it's counted. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? As far as the record sales, because people are not going to Best Buys and
Buying
Walmart
physical
and buying
records.
physical.
Not everybody. Old heads,
saying?
but the millenniums, they streaming, like you said.
So so that's just a trend that been going on. So music executives, you know what I'm saying, and managers and marketers, they take notice of this, and they just gotta try to change with the times. So
Right.
that's part of how that intel is all incorporated into the sales of the actual albums or whatnot.
Right.
So for him to do it twice, it's really not that surprising to me because you got to look. He had the #1 single with that Justin Bieber, Quavo, Chance the Rapper. Yeah, that shit. Then the shit with Rihanna them. That shit.
I was about to say, listen. Now he did the unthinkable again.
Yeah.
Nobody has ever got Rihanna and Beyonce on the same album.
Yeah.
That's another major feat in the world of hip hop.
He got a lot of folks on there.
My God.
He got everybody.
He
got
Alicia
Lil
Keys.
Keys. He got everybody that's hot on
Yeah,
there.
basically.
He
Right.
got the whole Beyonce, like
But
everybody.
at the same time, it's like when you go to really thinking about it, it's really not the impossible for the simple fact he's not an artist his damn self, so
True.
he's not gonna
That's
rap
true.
on now
Right.
songs. So therefore, he got to construct these songs with other artists on there. And like he said, he's like one of the best A&Rs. You know what I mean? Got that ear to hear certain people how they would sound on this track. And
Right.
he put that shit together, man. And the album for me, it's okay. It's dope and it's well put together.
It's dope,
but
right.
it's like it got so much for so many different people.
Genres, yeah.
All of it don't appeal to everybody. So
right, but he got something for everybody.
That's why it's so big.
Right.
It's like a double album. The physical copies is a double CD. You know what I'm saying? And that's also helps out with the streaming numbers. The more songs you got, the better with the streams and all that factors into the album. So shout out to him and shout out to Epic.
Yeah,
double salute to DJ Khaled.
Double salute to Khaled, man. Keep it going, man.
You know what I mean?
I fuck with all the songs on the album pretty much, but like you said, it's a little bit all over the place. My favorite was probably that one with I think it got 21 Savage on it. It got Future on it.
Oh,
I can't remember the name of that shit. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorites. I like the Shining joint too because of the chemistry that Rihanna and Bryson have. I feel like Khaled kind of picked up on that.
No, that's Wild Thoughts. That Shining was Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I'm sorry, bro.
No, that's cool.
That shit hot. That Wild Thought.
Yeah. But then it was like he went and got Santana's son or something, right? Carlos Santana. He went and got his son on the track.
They just really remixed it really damn good.
True.
You know what I'm saying, with that sample. They got a lot of.
They got a lot of good on there, man.
Speaking of which,
exactly. Before we move on, you know what I'm saying, I had to definitely bring it up because that's the only gripe that I got with Khaled and his recent success.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he done had this album very successful, and before this one, the Keys album was very successful. Neither of which had, Ace Hood on there, so it just still made me just wonder like what is really going on with, you know what I'm saying, that business relationship and that friendship. I'm pretty much sure it got to be the friendship is in ruins. But what about the business relationship? You know what I mean? And sometimes it's hard to be friends and, do business. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say, what happens when the personal relationship is ruined? It's like, can we still do
exactly?
Right,
you got
right.
contracts in play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people still got a livelihood. I'm pretty sure Ace Hood, he got family, he got miles depending on him to feed. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean?
And it was a situation that Ace Hood had got into where he couldn't make a payment of $5,000, and
I don't believe shit like that. When I be hearing shit like that, a lot of that shit, I be feeling like that just be some
they try to pull some dirt and try to draw a wedge in between.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still getting at least $10,000 a show.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't think he's struggling to pay no $5,000. That's just some shit they throwing out there. You know what I'm saying? Making it seem like, damn, nigga, you balling, but this nigga, him struggling. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's struggling that bad, but we know he could be doing better if Khaled was fucking with him during this point in Khaled's career.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because even Khaled, like, the person that he is today, you know what I'm saying, he wasn't as big as he was when he first grabbed Ace Hood.
Right.
So he was kind of clinging to Ace Hood because Ace Hood was, like, producing, you know what I'm saying? He's making hits, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, damn, like, as soon as Ace Hood kind of cooled off a little bit, it's kind of like Khaled kind of moved on. And we can only look at it from the consumer perspective, because we on the outside looking in.
Right, yeah. So
but it's like, it just kind of looked like, some loyalty that's not being shown back, reciprocated.
Yeah.
So I can't speak on it directly, like I said, I'm not there.
Because, like you said, we never know what's going on behind the scene, but, you got this one cat named Nino Brown. I don't know if y'all ever seen him on Facebook. He be making a motivational speeches and shit. And at first he came out talking about, he was signed to DJ Khaled and whatnot. But as late as Khaled begins to blow up, Nino Brown just keep coming at him, basically like, this nigga fraud, this nigga fade, this and that and this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really know, I can't really say because I don't know the backstories as to what done happened to that relationship, but we definitely know last year when he dropped the Keys album, Ace Hood made a tweet like, well, that nigga got the keys here, that nigga that got to unlock me, all this goddamn quarterback contract, let me out, you know what I'm saying? And then Khaled had said something back, kind of like, if he want to get off, he got to pay him a bill, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck? Oh. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Like, you got to buy yourself out of the contract.
Right.
So,
or somebody.
So, exactly. So, it's like, exactly. It's like, so if somebody want Ace Hood, they got to pay him $1 million.
And we don't know.
And
Baby, Cash Money could have probably been trying to buy Ace Hood from or pull Ace Hood from.
Yeah, you really never know.
You never know.
But the thing about it, I think Ace Hood, I think he's dope. You know, so I always had like.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think,
he's very creative.
I think he need to just use that as motivation. You know, go back into the lab and try to put together a real hard project in the form of a mixtape, so that he can drop it without no kind of restrictions from a label. That's free music. Put it out there as a mixtape.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you know, just campaign off of that and do shows off of that, and just try to get himself back hot.
Right.
So a label might want to sign him. Then it's opened up negotiations of, okay, what it's gonna take to get him off of your label.
Right.
And go on, cut them ties, and y'all go these ways. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then it'll be all good on every aspect. Cause to me, it just still leaves a sour taste in my mouth. I'm looking at 24 songs on this new album, but I don't see Ace Hood nowhere.
Right.
Like he a prisoner. It's like,
You know what I'm
damn, what you gonna put me on the shelf, nigga?
Right.
Like,
You got everybody else in the rap game on the
yeah.
album.
Man,
Like,
that's
all-
crazy.
it's kind of like DJ Khaled kind of run to the hot niggas in a way.
Right.
Kind of.
Oh yeah.
He got a
You know what
nose.
I'm
He
saying?
got a nose for that fire. Who's gonna be hot?
There's nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you can't forget about your homies that held you down.
No,
Exactly.
the ones
So
you came up
That's,
with.
that's my whole thing when Rick Ross came out with the Idol Become Rivals going at Birdman, right? They were like, you can't forget about little brother now. How you go touch a half a bill and your homie starved.
Right.
So then he was like, nigga, and I don't like how you did Khaled, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But then I'm listening to that, then I'm looking at how Khaled do it, A Hood, I'm like,
You doing the same thing, bro.
Same thing.
You gotta call it in.
you know, exactly. That's why I'm like, you can't forget about little brother now.
It was like the heat come down on him, and he's kind of like, you know what? Let me spin my chair back around. I'm working.
You can't forget about little brother now. So that goes back to the old topic that we spoke about as one of the reasons why we think he will not get the executive position at Epic Records.
Right, for real. Because,
You know
stuff like that, because, everybody talk about when you do good. You always talk about when you're doing good. And, only the naggers and naysayers bring up all the bad stuff. And I definitely do think that's one of the things that kind of holding him back is client relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Or artist relationship.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That he had with Ace Hood, one of the ones that kind of laid it down.
So like he was saying, man, right here on vs.Blac, one thing about it, man, we go try to get this shit as neutral as we can, but we go look at it from both sides. We ain't gonna dick ride no artists up here. We go critique, you know what I'm saying, and we go call it a fair ball game. You know what I'm saying? So you can have the #1 album in the country, we go salute you. We go, let the fan know how we feel, you know what I'm saying, about the music, but we go also
everything
let them know
hip hop, man.
about,
Good question for the comment box.
the good side and the bad side. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For real.
Everything hip hop, good question for the comment box. Can Ace Hood make a comeback? But that's on a whole nother episode, man. We're gonna slide right along, man. vs.Blac Hip Hop Podcast. Make sure y'all subscribing, liking, leaving comments, and hitting that notification bell. Let's slide right along into Jay-Z's 444 and his first week sales and how he kind of got some of those sales and how he produced some of them sales and really making it happen, going back, it's kind of linking that with the sales with DJ Khaled. And one of the things that I knew about the whole situation with Jay was he Sprint bought 1 million copies of the album before it came out. He did the same thing with the last album where he sold who was it that bought 1 million copies from him?
Yeah, Samsung.
Samsung bought 1 million copies on the last album. And the Magna Carta, they bought 1 million copies pretty much before the album came out, anybody dropped. And is that kind of like finessing the whole sales game? Like, how you doing that?
Well, this what you gotta realize, man. It's not finessing.
It's smart marketing. I say that.
It's innovative. It's innovation, and you got to look at it from the perspective of Jay-Z being the supreme hustler.
Supreme staying a step ahead of the game. To me, a hustler means you got strong ambition. You stay a step ahead of the game at all times, and you ain't gonna get caught slipping. You creating.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? The lane.
Exactly. So Jay-Z, he continues to, be a step ahead of everybody, like you say, and he's showing people, it's other ways, you know what I'm saying, to sell this music. And at the end of the day, That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to put good quality music out there, but they also trying to sell it because it's product. And so for him to have the ability to bring in outside sponsors and so forth to buy this music in bulks, so once they buy, like when Sprint buy it, now they able to package it to the people that subscribe to them for phone services or whatnot, so they can market it to them however they want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just brilliant all the way around the board, and then just the brilliance of Jay-Z being a great businessman to keep aligning himself to these big corporations. True. You know what I'm saying? And continue to push hip hop forward. You know what I mean? So he's the only artist that has his own streaming service. But that's all of that is part of the dynamic and the mystery of the first week sales of Jay-Z.
Right.
Meaning this, because the reason I say that, Khaled recorded the #1, album for sale wise for the second week. But that was during the week that Jay-Z was presented a platinum plaque from the RIAA. And he got that plaque because he sold those millions to Sprint.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? But exactly. So you would say, well, if he got a platinum plaque and Khaled only sold 100,000 sold copies this week, how do he have the #1 album then? That's a good ass question, right?
Man, that's a good ass question.
So
that's when you get technical.
Exactly. So with that being said, is that Tidal, they don't report their streaming numbers to the to SoundScan, Nielsen SoundScan, RIAA, none right there. So with that being said, that allows them to now finesse. So that's what they finessing is the streaming, right? Because they got their own streaming site. So when Kanye West dropped The Life of Pablo a year or so ago, and they came out with a number saying this nigga had like 250 million streams. And everybody like, how the fuck did they got 250 million streams? Y'all niggas only got 1 million subscribers. Y'all nigga lying. and for real, they were like, so every subscriber y'all got, listen to this shit.
I mean, y'all missing 249 million subscribers.
You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Exactly. So these million goddamn stream this motherfucker 25 right piece. You feel what I'm saying? The numbers didn't match up.
The numbers didn't match up. Stipulations with the streaming, you know what I'm saying? Because the way that they count it is just not the same as when we used to go to the store
and get a physical copy. Right, because what they were saying was, now, did they count the million copies that Sprint bought?
Obviously, what I'm saying, them niggas shit don't come out because like iTunes and Apple Music got so big of a clutch hold of the music industry now, right. How music is calculated, you know what I'm saying, and whatnot with SoundScan and RIAA and all that. Jay-Z they don't report to them niggas. That's their competition.
Right.
They in competition with Spotify, Apple, iTunes, and all that shit right there. They their own entity with Tidal. They got their own streaming site.
Right.
So now, if they tell folk, we got 250 million streams, who the fuck to say they ain't?
Who checking the record? Right.
You know
right. Who gonna check
Maybe
them?
they done finessed it some kind of way that they can make it seem like that. You feel what I'm saying? Right. But now, how the stream
projected calculations.
Exactly. So and then the streams each stream is only worth like a third of a penny. So you gotta get like 2 streams for 1 cent. You feel what I'm saying? So
that's like damn. It's like my music as an artist, you should be like, damn, my music is worth way more than that.
Right. So that's the finesse because the streaming sites who are basically funded by these tech companies. They taking over the game, but they reaping the benefits because you gotta look. They get these subscribers. They charging them $10 a month. That's $120 a year per subscriber. Mm-hmm. And if you got like Spotify might got at least 3-4 million subscribers now. You know what I'm saying? You got to multiply that shit in there. So they making big money every year. You know what I'm saying? And they playing the artists pennies. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
Like it's like you pay $10, you can get access to any album, any genre. But it was like before that, every album was like $10.
Exactly.
Right.
So really, like, to me, for the consumer, I think it's a good deal.
Yeah.
Cause I got Spotify. To me, it's a good deal.
It's a great
I can
deal.
go on there and I can go pull up an old 8-ball. I can pull up whatever I want to pull up.
But owning your label and being an artist yourself,
You gotta see both
Exactly.
sides.
man, you catching the short end of the stick
You really are.
because what's going on is now, as an artist, you getting killed. So what they did was they found a way to come back, over the artists, because what was going on now for the last couple of years, artists have been cutting out the middleman, using social media to market themselves, branding themselves, and marketing, and building themselves up. You see what I'm saying? So the industry gods, the ones who, and the record label guys or whatever, the big guys is over the music, like you said, who control the streaming sites and iMusic, Apple Music, and all that, iTunes and Apple Music and all that, and Spotify and SoundCloud and all these streaming sites. What they did was they knocked it all the way back down to what you said, a 30% or a third of a penny.
Yeah.
God, man, that's murder, man.
Play my song 3 times, then I get a penny.
Exactly.
Man, that's crazy.
So
A penny.
That's why you see niggas like Future though, these niggas like Drake, these niggas got like they got like 2.5 billion streams so far this year. So now you go to it take that many streams to really start trying to see a big check.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But niggas get their money basically nowadays off the touring, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, they accumulate the streams into the album sales, and that to me, they fucking niggas on that, because you gotta get, I think it's like almost 1,500 streams equal one album sold.
Right. Because like I was saying, and the point I was making is,
Come on, you probably not even listening to the album that many times.
Right.
There's one consumer.
right, and the point I was making is, just when an artist found a way to cut out the middleman, the middleman found a way to jump right back in the game.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
See, but
to get some money.
The thing about it didn't really knock the artist out. It really killed the record label.
Yeah.
It's so many record labels been folding.
Right.
Been folding. They've been a lot of record labels been
Because
folding.
they can't control their artists. They stop their artists from dropping music
No,
on
it's like
these streaming sites.
it's the streaming site. So it's like that's where the money folk getting their music at the streaming sites. So I say all that, it's just really like right now, folk, they still trying to, figure this shit out. And it's to touch on what he said, as far as with SoundCloud is such a huge platform that our artists are getting discovered on and getting broke on. We got to touch on this point because I just recently read that SoundCloud is going into a real financial, situation where they thinking about they might have to shut it down within the next couple of months.
Right.
So, and a lot of folk like, hold the fuck up.
Right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, using SoundCloud.
Got a fan base
You
off
feel
of
what I'm
this.
saying?
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
So I think this is what I think. I think the artist, you know what I'm saying, a Chance the Rapper, he probably initiated this shit because he just talked to them folks. They had a big conversation with them, and so they ain't go fold. So I think what artists need to do, and I think Chance goes pop it off. Artists need to give money to SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the artists need to reach in their pocket and help SoundCloud out, because they know that SoundCloud really broke them.
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
like,
Okay. To build it back up.
yeah, because see, with SoundCloud, it's different from Spotify and shit, because SoundCloud been just free. You know what I'm saying? For so long.
And there's so much more of a variety of stuff on there, because it's not like so many things you have to go through to be able to post music. It's like anybody can post music.
Exactly.
And then they have the related tracks. So it's like you can be fucking around and just be listening to some shit. The related tracks play, and you like, oh shit, what's this?
Kind of like Pandora, but it's with new artists.
Exactly.
Right.
So you want to keep them from going up on it. Then SoundCloud knew that they was having financial situations, so that's why they were trying to come with the SoundCloud, the premium giant, where they were trying to show a nigga with a $10, really trying to turn it into a streaming site.
Really.
But a nigga who been having SoundCloud 3-4 years, they're like, what the fuck I'm starting to y'all $10 for?
Exactly.
I've been putting my shit on.
Exactly.
So that really never translated for them. Then they're like, well, maybe we're going to try to get into the monetization, kind of like what YouTube does. You know what I'm saying? And start paying niggas through the monetized ads and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that's a smart idea for them. But I don't think they've been able to figure it out and get enough sponsor to
while
really,
these other streaming sites
Yeah.
are building
Exactly.
their
I think
requirements.
Apple really just trying to kill them though. Apple is really like the big bully of the
Right.
music industry
It's
right
just
now.
like the
Yeah.
Microsoft
See,
of, you know,
They
it's like the
killing off
Microsoft
all
of
the
streaming
mixtape sites. If you think about it, mixtape sites not even hot no more because of Apple
Really?
Music. Like Apple Music is the first go-to for a project, whether it's an album or a mixtape. It's
And,
gonna go on
and
Apple
partly
Music.
because of so many people have iPhones, first of all,
Yeah.
and then you know people like Drake, you know what I mean, uploading his music. So you got people on a higher level in the rap game
Yeah, see.
going through
Yeah, see,
Apple
cause
Music.
Apple Music, what they doing, they buying up the block, then they going straight to the artists such as Drake them, the artists that they know the most stream artists. They
Right.
like, look, they went to Chance on his last shit. Told Chance, look, my nigga, I'm gonna give you 500,000 to drop this shit exclusively on our shit for so many,
Right.
for so long. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
So they know that's gonna draw a lot of traffic and a lot of streams. You see what I'm saying? So they doing shit like that, and they try to buy a title. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z them steady like, no.
And you know, at one point,
You know what I'm
at one point, Tidal almost kind of went under because Apple was trying to shortstop them and cut them off from getting money.
Yeah, they
right?
losing.
Yeah,
Make no
it's
mistake
business.
about it.
It's
Make
business.
no mistake about it. Tidal been struggling for the last 3-4 years just to stay in existence.
Right.
Sprint came in and bought a third of the company for $200 million, and then added, they got down marketing,
Right.
geniuses to the plateau that really
because
helped them.
because Sprint competing with iPhones and Apple.
It's all this competition. It makes it harder for the consumer too, because it's like, damn, I want all this music, but it's like you got Tidal exclusive,
Right.
and you got Apple Music exclusive. So if you want all your damn music, you paying damn
subscribe
$22 a month, because it's
Right.
like 10 for this one, 10 for this
Yeah.
one.
Which
This-
one
still-
you want to get a
but
Sprint
still-
phone and subscribe to?
But still, you really ain't losing though. If you really look at
Right.
it, because back in the day, one album cost them down to $17.
Oh yeah.
So if I got two different subscriptions, one over here for $10, one over here for $10, it still ain't
Not
20
losing,
bucks.
because you getting a lot of
I'm
music,
getting a lot of
priceless music, man. You getting a lot of
man.
priceless
So,
music.
I ain't really mad from the consumer point of view. I'm more mad from an artist, point of view, because I'm just trying to, figure out a way to cut these folks out, because a lot of these companies, man, they just really, basically benefiting off, the artist, artistic, expression, So we got to, that's why a lot of niggas fucking with Jay-Z, a lot of artists, because when they join Tidal, he kind of letting them niggas get a percentage of the company.
Right.
So they get revenue off every release. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of equity.
All like the older artists, like I know he just signed Jim Jones, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the older artists who are, probably don't have #1 singles, it's like, oh shit, people still fucking with y'all. Oh shit. So
Right.
y'all come up with a title so we can all get a piece of this pie, you know what I'm saying? We can all break bread, we can all eat.
Yeah, and with that there, that's linked in with the Rock Nation. That's more of they use it as a management platform. They use it. They sign up ass of niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it's helping. It's helping them. You know what I'm saying? It's helping the artists, and then it's helping them overall. Cause a lot of artists like, shit, man, shit. Why not be, linked to Jay-Z? You know what I'm saying? And cause Jay-Z,
He got the
he
platform.
definitely linked to Live Nation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He been signed that deal years and years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, and salute to Jay-Z for just, pushing the shit forward and just opening up doors, man, and then keeping the platforms alive and going head to head with these major conglomerate entities, you know what I'm saying, and stand independent, you know what I'm saying, with his thought as a black man.
True.
You know
Now,
what I mean?
now that's blessed up, and even though it's he a hustler, so he out for self first. You know what I mean? So we had to recognize that, but still double salute black business, owner, rap mogul, and Jay-Z is, you know, he's just that guy with that platform that's doing his thing, man. So big shout out to Jay-Z. vs.Blac Hip Hop Podcast, man. Make sure y'all subscribing. Episode number 8 is going down, so hit that notification and wait on it for episode number 9.
Wait on it, wait on it.
Yes, sir. Wait on it, wait on it. Slide right into it. Now, I'm the man of my city.
Yeah.
I'm the man of my city. Man, that's my track right now, and it's an anthem for my city, man. Captain Georgia, stand up, man. This for y'all right here, man. My boy Bruiser and Juno.
Yeah,
you
man.
know.
Yeah, man. Shout out that boy Ronald Russell, man. Sweat, man, aka Bruiser and Juno.
Yeah.
If you ain't up on game and know what's going on, them boys they got a hot song called "In My City." It's been on Battleground 107.9 Battleground, and they've been winning that shit for like
5 days in a row. From my city, Captain Georgia, stand up, man. Bruiser and Juno, you know, man.
Winning. Matter of fact, today I think they retired champions today, so they win the interview and shit. So they go up there and get an interview on 107.9. You know what I'm saying? And
putting us on the map, man.
Yeah. And I'm just extra excited because Juno, you know what I'm saying? His name Sweat. That's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? And so you know, I'm extra excited. They shot the video. I was in the video. You know what I'm saying? I got my cameo on the shit. So the video, they dropping that bitch on World Star. So
boy, you know, I ate that new jag in that video.
They got all the right shit.
Exactly. Right. And I'm just happy that, you know, we on our platform at the same time they on our platform. So that just mean, you know, let me know, like, you know, if I'm working on my legend, you know, while you working on your legend, that should just be a testimony right now to, you know, motivate you to not stop working on your legend because you a part of my legend just like I'm a part of yours. So I ain't gonna stop working on mine, you don't stop working on yours, man. So double salute, shout out to them boys coming from the city, man.
Yeah, man, definitely that, man. It's really been a long time coming because there's a lot of guys around here, including myself, that do music, been fucking with the music, trying to, you know what I'm saying, just really trying to break through and get that big break in the industry so you can take off and get that bag like you really want it. So open up doors and change people's lives, you know what I'm saying, and it just move, you know what I'm saying, the whole region forward for us to talk about West Georgia, you know what I'm saying, and shout out to Bruiser, and I think he probably in the best situation to really get that breakthrough,
right?
Because he came up with rapping with well, not rapping, but he came up in Brick Squad, running around with Waka Flocka, Gucci Man,
yeah, for real though, yeah. He was down with them a long time.
Yeah, he been moving around with them, you know what I mean. So, you know, you know a lot of people, you know what I mean, like, you know, Jay Nix, you know what I'm saying, that 107.9, you know what I mean, so that what made the opportunity to get on Battleground, you know, there. So when opportunity and preparation meet up, you know what I mean, that's a beautiful thing. People say luck is when, you know, preparation meets opportunity, you know what I mean, so you gotta stay prepared.
I just saw The Great Gatsby for the first time a few days ago, and I heard that quote, and it stuck out to me. I've heard that quote 3 different times since I've seen that movie the other day.
Right.
I don't know, that shit, I'm sorry, that shit just crazy.
Yeah, because that's just what it is. So with him being prepared, you know what I mean, and aligning himself with different people, you know what I'm saying, in the industry, you know what I mean, so when the opportunity finally arises when you got a good song to put on that platform, you know what I mean, because, you know, he been, you know what I mean, running around, grinding, you know what I mean, trying to pop it off just like a lot of other people, you know what I'm saying. But I remember that day because I hit up Juno, that's my cousin named Sweat, and we was I was trying to link up with him. I'm like, man, I finna go up here and get in the studio with Bruce and shit. Man, we finna go to the city, man, put this song down. So they went and put the song down. Boom. Everything I know, shit. Nigga hit me up a couple weeks later like, yeah, man, song hot, man. We finna do a video shoot, man. Pull up on me. So I pulled up, you know what I'm saying, had the I-8 out there.
I tried to make it.
Them niggas had 3 different photographers at that video shoot. And all 3 of them niggas A1. And it was like the photographers, them niggas don't usually work together. But them niggas had recently all came together and like, man, we finna just put our mind together and our grind together and our resources, connections together to push this shit on out.
Right.
So when I seen that, Then these niggas linking up. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like Future said,
Network.
real niggas linking up. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
when you got that many, you know what I'm saying, creative
minds together,
people,
right?
you know what I'm saying, working on some
Positive things.
yeah, exactly. So now you seeing the benefits of that. So shout out to them boys, man.
5 weeks in a row, man.
You know
Champs,
what I'm saying?
man.
Doing that thing, goddamn, they retired the child. They finna get the interview.
Man,
That
shit.
I think they got a couple shows already booked. You know what I'm saying? And once the video drop on World Star, they just gonna take that thing to a whole nother level. So
Right.
I think I really think they on the verge of breaking through, and I'm glad to see that. And if and when they just really gonna come to fruition, you know what I'm saying, they just go really open the door for other acts
artists,
coming
right,
from this
you know.
area to really just go on and get their foot on in the door, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right, a whole new wave. You know what I'm saying?
Whole new wave, a whole new wave, man.
It's a lot of good talent. It's a lot of talent coming out of West Georgia, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Talent.
I ain't even gonna lie.
I've heard a lot of great
Yeah,
music coming out of Carrollton.
Shout out to Fly Guy Rogers, him and
Taking off.
Fly Nation Tay. They got a song with Schoolie called My Brothers. They about to drop that bitch on iTunes this week.
Right.
And Schoolie came down a couple weeks ago.
Right.
Shout out to him. They rocked the stage and shit like
I
that.
heard about
Also,
that.
my boy Juno, aka Sweat, his son, Fat Daddy.
Yeah.
Also in the music, go on YouTube. My boy, he got a son, Pull Up, with Schoolie in the video doing a little cameo. You know, while he was down here working.
So yeah,
so
man.
we're moving down here in Carrollton.
Folk doing their thing, man. People moving their feet, man. Shout out to everybody out there working, man. Shout out to Foreign Fly, Moore, the CEO. Shout out to Don Bino. You know what I'm saying? One of the hottest artists around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Bro was a little bit up under the weather, you know, for a little minute. Now, you know, he get his help.
Yeah, he getting right there. Shout out to Bino,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? So, you know,
Foreign Fly.
So, you know, like I say, man, it's a lot of niggas working, and I just feel like long as niggas, if everybody working, when the light shine on this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, you gonna have your chance to get your ass in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
So don't stop working.
Yeah, it don't really matter who break in first. So if it's Bruce and Juno who really get on up through there first and crack that seal, it's all good. Long as everybody else is working and putting themselves in position. You know what I'm saying?
Get to the other side.
To get on in there, man. So, you know, it's just a beautiful thing, man.
I mean, all the way back, you know, I must know, you know, all the way back to that boy Red and Skinny Marciano, where, you know, come take a picture with me, and, you know, a lot of the songs, they had a couple hits that were actually signed, you know, hit the radio station, hit the city up, but it just wasn't our time.
Yeah,
man.
like what
we
even
had so
with
many
that though,
artists.
the crazy thing about that, I'm gonna show you how that thing come back full circle. See, with them, call them boys, you know what I mean? And they had got signed to Bone Crusher and shit, and the shit didn't go right how they planned. And they pretty much ended up getting fucked out of the contract, and they you know what I mean, they pretty much they let it discourage them a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But Skinny continued to rap and moving forward.
Right.
But the crazy thing about that, Juno,
It's Red Brothers, and they still a part of the kind of like the same group.
Exactly.
So, you know.
So now that Bruce and Juno is finna break through, Red and Skinny, they still around.
They still
you know
around.
What I'm saying? So they was like some pioneers to help pioneer that movement, and their motivation, you know what I'm saying, led Juno to continue to strive and, you know, do his thing. He been doing his thing for a while too, just behind the scenes,
making the music, making the beats.
Got some beats
he's dope, man. He dope
so,
with them beats.
So, you know, so they still around too. So, you know what I mean? So they support him, I support him. So, you know, that shit just came back full circle. So shout out to them boys for being pioneer around here in West Georgia. So that they kind of bring me, they bring me to like our last topic, you know what I'm saying?
Before we get into the details on my boy Trey Monroe, I'm gonna get in here with my cap to the back. And my boy Trey Monroe, man. Yeah.
So the last topic would be, like we said, West Georgia has a lot of great artists down here, and you know, we usually do the top 5, you know what I'm saying? And this week's top 5 categories gonna be the top 5 West Georgia artists.
Yes, sir.
You know
20 West Georgia rappers, and you know, you not from Carrollton, but you down here going to West Georgia, attending school in West Georgia, so you may not know a lot of these artists that we're about to name, but we're gonna school you to them. And in the crazy way that you hear, now that you here in this town going to school, you're a part of this culture. I mean, you gonna be on that list, honorable mention, type of thing. But top 5 artists of West Georgia.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good music out here, underground, and in my opinion, I said it before, it's New York music, it's Midwest music, it's West Coast music, it's Atlanta music, and it's Carrollton music, man. It's a lot of great music out here, man. A lot of great music. So who you got for your top 5, boy?
I thought about this list before I got up here, and I just got to keep it a huncho. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's just going by the niggas that I done actually heard,
And
niggas I actually listened to, niggas I actually done worked with. You know what I'm saying? Niggas I done seen on stage.
Now, if y'all don't know now, 83rd Entertainment is Sporty Black, and he is an artist also.
Yeah, I do my thing.
3rd mixtape, Crack 3, and y'all better understand, this man came out the gate running. I'm talking about working, man. Double salute to my partner, man, because my man came out the gate running and working, and I seen it for myself, bro. You put it down. You put it down, bro. You did a lot of work out
I ain't through. So yeah, it was just I did a long bid and I came home. I just had a lot. I ain't gonna say I had to make up ground, but I just knew I couldn't come home playing, so I just hit the ground running.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, and put myself in the position that I'm in now.
Much
respect. Continue to try to move forward. But with all that said, so I'm gonna take myself out the equation when I list my top 5.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Course,
Top 5.
I like myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? But other than myself, my top 5, I'm gonna go my cousin Don Bino.
Okay.
And when I name this 5, it's in no particular order.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I like different people for different reasons. But overall, I think Bino one of the dopest niggas around.
Bino's son,
that nigga
man,
dope.
he got a dope sound.
That nigga dope.
Man,
that's my nigga,
I'm from the
man.
city that don't sleep.
Yeah,
eat what you kill or you don't. That's my favorite shit right there, man.
Shit. So
Bino,
if
man.
you ain't up on Don Bino, go to SoundCloud, follow him. He got a couple projects out on that Pilf. His latest project was Coolie High.
Made the radio station with Flex so hard.
Yeah, he got a hit song called Flex. That shit like close to 40,000 views on YouTube. He was on Hot 107.9 with this song. You know what I'm saying? So he
move.
Yeah.
He
was dope.
Home
is dope before. So shout out to him and the whole Foreign Fly Council. Don Bino is one. His partner, you know what I'm saying, and rapping mate, Joey Popoff. That's another nigga.
I'm talking about as far as making music. He doing a lot of things, and he dope with it.
That nigga dope. He remind you of like a J. Cole type artist. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He one of them kind of artists. But to me, he put project wise, he put out the best quality projects around here. Cause every project he put out, I actually listened to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. His last project was called Bless Someone. That was an EP. That shit dope. He got a lot of projects, man. So go check out Joey Popoff. You can check him out on Hot New Hip Hop. You can check him out on Dat Pilf. Check him out on SoundCloud. Real dope. Me and him got some shit together. I got some shit with Don Bino as well. But also, not just the fact that these niggas got great projects, so these niggas actually can rap their ass off.
They really are talented.
They got substance, and as far as also, them niggas got great stage presence. I done rock shows with these niggas. I done seen these niggas rocking shows from, you know what I'm saying, all over. So, Pop Off is another one. Who else? Shout out to young nigga, Buck Rogers, Fly Nation Rogers. That nigga, he
working.
But to me, he make great music.
Getting ready to
but that nigga stage presence for doing shows.
He's live.
Live performing. That nigga is really good. He really good. He's one of the better performers around this motherfucker.
Right.
So that's why he's on my list. And he also make real good music, man. That nigga make good music. Who else? There's 3.
That's just a lot.
It's a lot going on out here, man. And I mean, these artists right here that he naming, they're doing a lot. They've been doing a lot of work.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of work. They put the groundwork in. Niggas all on YouTube, plenty of videos and shit. So yeah, definitely check them niggas out. Buck, he in there. There's like 3 niggas. I need 2 more niggas. I gotta take my time because so many niggas around this bitch rapping, man. A lot of dope ass niggas, man. I might have to go number 4. I probably had to go with Tino Da Vinci. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really around him, but this where he from. You know what I'm saying? He be all over, all in Cali. That nigga probably in Las Vegas right now, some shit. But you gotta probably go check that nigga out on SoundCloud, man. They got some shit. He got one called Tino Da Vinci.
My boy working on the movie too, right?
He probably is. That nigga got a lot going on. I think he really be stationary in Temple for the most part. But he got a song called Muhammad Ali on SoundCloud. You go listen to that shit, he probably got like almost 80,000 plays on that bitch. But you go listen to it, you'll see why, like, oh damn, this nigga dope.
So what type of vibe is it?
Oh shit, Roger lyrical. Okay. Lyrical, but he got his own swag with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He'll kind of remind you a little bit like maybe a Big Crit, maybe. You know what I mean? But bro dope, and you know, he moved his feet. He stayed moving state to state. You know what I'm saying? He fought with you ever heard that group Moulage?
Yeah.
That's what he really fought with them niggas real hard. He be like on tour and shit with them niggas. So, you know, he definitely won. So that's 4 of them. Shit. The 5th. It's a lot of niggas, man. That's why I don't want to leave nobody off, but I only pick the top 5. And these ain't just my 5 favorite. Cause I got niggas who I favor more than this nigga, more than that nigga. But I'm speaking from a commentator. Right. So when you a commentator, you gotta check out all biases.
No bias.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta keep it all the way gangster. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm trying to keep the honcho. So Tino Da Vinci would be like 4. The 5th man would probably be my nigga King David, man. I can't forget about King David because he's the most talented nigga around.
I'm glad you said something. About King David.
Ain't no nigga around more talented.
I'm glad you said something about King David.
King David is an artist, rapper, singer, songwriter, producer, engineer.
I'm talking about
all
everything. When I tell you my boy talented, man,
that nigga, man.
My boy got man.
Yeah, go to Live Mixtape and check out. He got a mixtape called Sex and Money.
With him and Shannon.
No, just him hosted by DJ Holiday. But King David, like I said, he real talented, man. Home done produced track for T.I. 8 Ball, MJG. He done wrote song for Rich Homie Corn, wrote song for Jagged Edge. You know what I'm saying? Done did his own thing. Their biggest song they had, he was in a group called CO2. I think like 2014, they had a song called You Ain't Talking About Now, featuring on Rich Homie Corn. That shit did real good. But you know, he was right there, but it was a situation like with his management deal, they tried to fuck him out his deal, so he went solo and pretty much moved back down here. But since he been back down here, he still been putting out good quality music, man. And he just one of them niggas like, you get in the studio with him, you would really get a chance to see how really talented this nigga is, cause that nigga, like I said, home type of nigga, get in there, he can make the beat, you know what I'm saying, right there, boom. Goddamn, write the song for y'all, record you, mix, master you, all that shit. Right. That nigga there. Only flaw King David got, and I tell that nigga to if I done told him, that nigga, his stage live performance could be better. He's not a great performer, but he's a great musician because he on Sundays, they book him at the church. He booked up here Sunday.
I was just about to say, no disrespect. Now, I done seen that boy kill a funeral. You know what I mean? I done seen him go in the funeral, but he bringing out everybody, giving the spirit.
He booked at a big church to play the keys. So he definitely is a dope musician, man. Shout out to King David. So that's my top 5. Is Don Bino. This no particular order. Don Bino, Joey Popoff, Buck Rogers, Tino Da Vinci, and King David. And honorable mention, Low Key Flame artist.
Yeah.
My nigga Young Goon.
Yeah.
My nigga
Prophet.
Friday Prophet, and that nigga young nigga Dope Boy Fresh, man, from Spade Gang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my boy
and,
from Spade Gang.
Yeah,
my other boy, the Fresh, the Try like.
Yeah, shout out Saydon Hussein, Lil Say he fire. And shout out Free that boy Peso, he fire too.
Man, yeah, Peso. Okay. Shout out, man. Now my five, I'm gonna have to give the late great man Big Tank, man. I heard so many great things about Big Tank. I actually seen my boy working in the lab. Anybody familiar with my Rock the Mic show that I did? I actually gave him an award for the hard work and effort that he put into the game, and being one of the pioneers in West Georgia with the music.
In the studio first.
I'm talking about like drill sergeant in the yo, you know what I mean? Drill sergeant in the yo, make it work.
Shout out to Big Tank, man. He one of the first niggas around this motherfucker.
Rest
Working
in
with Future,
peace.
you know what I'm saying? He made some beats for Meathead, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Big Tank.
Right, knows what
R.I.P. to Big Tank, man. So I had to give that first one to Big Tank. That's my first one.
Well deserved.
Right, yeah, man, because he really laid it down. My second one, I'm gonna go to somebody who got something going on right now. Buck Rogers and my boy Max.
Yeah, Max hard.
Yeah, Max go when he actually came up under Big Tank, kind of put him in the boot camp, man, and had him working hard. Man, got a bright future ahead of him, man. You hear good stuff.
If he stay with the music, Bad Max, the consistency, it already he ain't on my list. He don't got enough material, you know what I'm saying? But the material he do got is dope. Me and him actually got a few songs together as well. Shout out to Man.
Right. My number two, my number three. My number three would have to be, I said, but that'd be my number four. My number four would be Breezeway Bucks. I like Breezeway Bucks music, and he a hard worker. Like Breezeway Bucks, man. He do a lot of stuff like making the reason why I got the guys on some of the guys on my top five, because they do a lot of their own tracks, a lot of their own mixing and engineering, and they really writing their own lyrics. And I think, to me, it's genius behind that. No particular art, you know what I mean? Nobody over nobody else. King David, I had to say King David too, cause man, King David is a musical genius. Yeah, right. I'm talking about.
Yeah, but he came up with Big Tank too.
Salute, man. Yeah, he came up with Big Tank too. Man, quadruple salute to King David, man. Man, keep on doing it, King David. Let's see, my number five, I would have to say Don Bino. Still crazy about Don Bino. Some of his tracks, man, he made, man, just speak to me, man. Love, but
man, check out that Window Pane by Don Bino. That shit, dog. That's like one of the hardest songs
ever, man.
Yeah, one of the hardest songs.
Man, got his sound though. His sound is just so crazy and draw you right in. Don Bino sound is crazy.
That's a hot song.
Honorable mention, my boy AD Cash, HIM, Tribe Life. The Fresh, man, Farming from Space Gang, just a couple honorable mention. Another honorable mention, my boy vs.Blac, I be checking out his music. He actually did a song and video with King David, their hoverboard, which I thought that was gonna blow. I thought that was gonna be the biggest thing at the time, cause the way it hit, and with what was going on and being relevant, as far as his music go. Man, that was just great, man. So that was my top five with a couple honorable mentions. But right now, I guess we could just take this time out, man. Fade the Black Hip Hop Podcast. Go to YouTube. Make sure you hit your notifications. Make sure you subscribe, man. You subscriber, and make sure you comment, man, and like. You know what I mean? And right now, I want to get into the artist interview section of a segment of this show. My boy Trey Monroe. See, I got my cat to the back. I'm snapping like my boy Trey Monroe, man. Just a couple of questions, Trey. First of all, how long have you been rapping? How long? Well, I ain't gonna say rapping, because I think that's a small box. How long have you been doing music?
Man, I've been doing music for pretty much my whole life, bro. I started playing the drums when I was in the 4th grade. And that's when I really kind of first got my first type of musical background, because I was learning about rhythms, learning basic music theory, and just learning how to, you know what I'm saying, play music.
Right.
Yeah.
So in the 4th grade, that's when I started playing the drums. And it wasn't until later on that I started rapping. I started rapping when I was 13 years old, man. I had my little rhyme book, man, under my bed. I just write every night, just writing.
Writer. He's a writer.
And I don't know, man. I just kind of gained a passion for it because when I first started, it was my best friend. He was making beats at the time.
Who's some of your influences?
Okay. Some of my influence include Nas, Big, 3 Stacks, definitely.
Lyrical.
J. Cole, Kendrick. Who else?
No, speaking of which, those some of your top 5. Is that your top 5?
See, you gotta. I got 2 different top 5s. I got my all-time. Now these niggas are untouchable. Can't nobody touch them.
Yeah.
Right. Then you got the game. You feel me? It's top 5.
Man, give it to us.
I like the way you broke that. You got your GOAT list.
The GOAT list.
And then your current top 5.
You gotta keep it separate.
Because it's not fair to the other guys because the GOAT list top 5, man, just gonna rank supreme.
I like that. That's what I got to do. I got my GOAT list and I got my current top 5.
You can't touch these niggas right here.
Yeah, they
Mount Rushmore. They solidified.
Right.
Yeah, okay, I can dig it.
So yeah, but my top 5 in the game, it usually switches a lot.
Exactly.
But if I would have to give a top 5 in the game right now, as far as who I feel like who's putting the work in and who's making the best quality music, I have to say Kendrick. This is no particular order, by the way.
Okay.
I have to say Kendrick, of course.
Lyrical.
My boy J. Cole.
Lyrical.
My boy Big Sean.
Lyrical. Man, I'm crazy about the lyrics, man.
So yeah, lyrically, y'all might call me crazy for throwing this one in. My boy Matt Miller.
Okay.
I ain't known him like that, but I done heard him speak.
Yeah. And I know he's lyrical. He crafty.
And then I'm gonna have to throw Chance in.
Chance the Rapper. Crazy lyrics.
That's my top 5 in the game. Like I said, it changes a lot. And it changes based off what I'm just feeling. And what I vibe with the most and what I can relate to most in my personal life.
I'm surprised you ain't got drinking now.
Right. Now, I was
that's a
about
whole
to say
other
that.
combo, man.
Okay, right. Now, now, being a young artist yourself, what young artists do you like, or how do you feel about the young artists in the game right now, this around your age?
Okay, so the young artists in the game, I really feel like they're killing shit right now. For one, the music is just, like, sonically, we done took music to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? While they do get a lot of flack for, not being as lyrical as the artists that came before them, it's like, sonically, it's a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? The whole game has changed, you know what I'm saying? And the way that we judge music is different. The way that we see music is different. And I just say, you know what I'm saying, you can't be closed-minded to it. So I like a lot of the shit that's coming out. At first I used to be a little more critical to it, like,
because you're lyrical. You're a lyrical guy.
Not lyrical, but then it's like, it's not all about being lyrical. It's kind of, music is what you feel.
Make
you
you
feel
something.
It
It's supposed to make you
good.
feel a certain way.
Yeah, my biggest knock used to be like, damn, I can't even understand what these niggas saying. But then I look at it from a different perspective. I'm like, damn, if these motherfuckers don't know what you saying and you can still get them to rock and turn up,
they tough.
That take a whole another type of talent. You know what I'm saying? You just got to change the way you look at it.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, not knocking on it.
So who are some of the younger, less lyrical, but you know what I'm saying, still sonically or whatever, however you want to, you know what I'm saying, pronounce it, but who are some of the younger artists, you know what I'm saying, that you fuck with, you feel like they doing their thing?
First I gotta salute, man. I went to high school with this dude, so I gotta salute him, Playboy Cardi, man.
Definitely.
Okay.
So been my boy since way back. Travis Scott, bro. I gotta bring him up because he's more melodic, and he just takes it to a whole nother level.
Straight up.
And this next guy I'm finna name, I kind of fuck with his image more than I fuck with his music. Triple X, Tentacion.
Yeah.
I just like how he's the rebel. Other new niggas, you know what I'm saying? He not all jolly. And,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Tentacion because he got his own shit. He like, fuck everybody else.
That's the one that got knocked out on stage?
Yeah.
I seen that. Oh my God.
Yeah, they got his ass. He had some beef.
They knocked his head off.
The artist in San Francisco. What's that dude name? Yeah, he got a hot song too. What's that song he got?
I don't know about his music.
He got a hot song.
He got a hot song.
I can't remember the name of the shit. But yeah. Just who else? I like some of Yachty stuff. Some Uzi.
Yeah.
Uzi. Nah, he's the leader. He the leader of this wave.
He at the top of that wave right
so
there.
is Future, you know what I'm saying? You know, I feel like
Future ain't no. I feel like he ain't
a whole nother.
Yeah, he should be in that category.
But so I say that because he's on the. I'm not even gonna say less lyrical. I'm gonna say like it's more feel good. He got his songs where he really, you know what I'm saying, for the club, fuck the club up, strip club, and then he got his songs where he really speaking on some shit. Yeah. So you really can't even say Future less lyrical because you dive into the lyrics.
You got to listen to Mark Madness, who can make a song like that.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's like I feel like you fuck them up from both ways. You get them sonically, and you can, you know what I'm saying, fuck them up on the lyrical side too. I feel like that's the best way to do it.
Right.
You know
now,
that's my favorite artist, by the way.
Future. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's dive into you real quick. How would you describe your music?
That's a good question. So I would describe my music as damn.
Come on,
you got me with that one.
Got to.
Okay, sonically, I feel like it has more of a jazz foundation, just as far as my beat selection, because it's like kind of jazz foundation, but it has 808s in it.
Right.
So it's more on the chill side, but while I'm on this chill side, I'm throwing lyrics in there. It's like you gotta catch it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta listen, you gotta pay attention.
Right, pay attention.
So the hook might be a little bit more appealing sonically, and then the verses, you know, you gotta listen for the lyrical content.
Right.
So I would say it's more laid back lyrical.
Laid back lyrical?
If I had to describe it, it'd be laid back lyrical. Now I have my tracks where I, you know what I'm saying, I turn up, I get hype, but for the most part, I would describe it as laid back.
Okay, 2 questions. If you could work with anybody in the game on the GOAT list, who would it be? And right now, anybody that's relevant right now, who would you work with?
Oh man, so the GOAT list, I want to do a song with 3000, man. I want to do an EP with Andre 3000, man, because like the way that he just put, I don't even know. I don't even know. We just had to get in there and make it the name off the chemistry. But the way that Andre sees music, man, and the way that he is as a revolution, man, he just everything. Like I look up at 3 Stats.
Right.
So I feel like not only will we be making music, I just be taking notes. You know,
3K all day, man.
So yeah, 3 Stats is probably #1 on my list.
On the GOAT list.
Yeah.
And relevant right now, who would you like to work with?
Relevant right now.
Pick up the phone and be like, man, I'm finna just call somebody who hot right now. Who would it be?
Cole.
J. Cole.
I'm gonna say Cole for 2 reasons. One, because of how lyrical he is, and just watching him over time. Because I've been watching Cole since the warm up, so I feel like I kind of grew with Cole. You know what I'm saying? But also because it's hard to get a Cole verse right now. A lot of niggas not getting Cole verses right now.
J. Cole did something. J. Cole did something. Did a lot of artists don't do these days and still sell records. No features.
Yeah, that led to it.
Come on, man.
No features.
With no features. Like,
that's tough.
Who's doing that?
And then and you dropping knowledge. It's unheard of. You know what I mean? So yeah, man.
So yeah, I feel like I just wanna, you know what I'm saying. When I get in the booth with artists, I just wanna learn. You know what I'm saying? That's my biggest thing, especially with somebody who has more seniority than me. I just want to learn, bro.
Right.
How can I, add to what we're doing? How can we make this vibe better? I just want to learn, bro.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah. Right on. So, man, real quick, man, I actually seen you perform at the Masquerade live band. I seen my boy perform with a live band. And when I tell you they rocked this show, man,
shout out to Good Drive,
it was so organic, man, and so real. I feel like my man been performing out here for 20 years, man, for real, straight up. So, now with that being said, tell us how, you could be reached, and tell the fans how you could be reached, how they can go sample your music and get a good, good feel for you.
Okay, so SoundCloud.com/Trey Monroe, no spaces, TreyMonroe. Instagram, Twitter is one Trey Monroe, no spaces.
Right.
And be on the lookout for this project I got coming out, man. Lowest of Keys. That's going to be on all your streaming sites. So please be on the lookout for that. It's going to have no rap features, but it's going to have people singing on it. So I'm not going to say no features, but it's going to be no rap features.
Okay.
So,
true.
Yeah, that's going to be probably a 10-track project. So yeah, man. So just be on the lookout for all of that, man. I fuck with y'all. Thank y'all for fucking with me, man.
For sure.
New show, we working on the show for Labor Day, man. So I have details coming for that, man. So we working on trying to get Terminal West hopefully we can get Terminal West, and we still working with management trying to see if we can, get that book for Labor Day. So if we can get a Labor Day show, I would love for y'all to come out, man.
Oh man, we'll definitely be in the building, man, nigga. We'll pull up on you.
That's right.
You a friend of the podcast, so we gonna support you, man.
All
I heard
the time,
your music. I like what I hear, you know what I'm saying? And like I told him, he reminded me of a Youngsta the Prince, so you already know what's going on lyrically right there.
Right, man. That's something, man.
But with no further ado, man, that wraps up
episode number 8.
Number 8, man.
Y'all know what's going on, man. Fade to Black.
Right. Hip Hop Podcast. Make sure y'all go subscribe right now on YouTube. Hit that bell for your notifications.
Right.
Like it. Leave your comments. Let us know what's going on so we can get some interaction and some reaction, man. And that's us, man. Fade to Black.